What's up, everybody? I'm Nick Cato.
I'm Walter Boley.
And I'm Matt Harnig.
And this is episode 56 of Podcast Reloaded. Coming a little early. Like I said, we're on some kind of schedule. I don't even know right now because of jobs and stuff. I'm wearing my Dan Reichert shirt for the battle between him and Pat. It came in the mail today, so I had to rock it. So, a lot of Nintendo news.
A lot of rumors.
A lot of rumors for Nintendo. I can't find the original rumors, but I remember enough of it to talk about it. But a lot of Nintendo news besides that. Some Fire Emblem Fates crap, some stuff that's not video games that I feel like is worth mentioning, and a movie that I feel like you might want to watch. It got reviewed, but it's like a documentary.
Maybe.
No, you will. Trust me. But I watched the trailer for it. It was pretty good. But remember, go to the blog for everything. livethroughgames.blogspot.com. I posted on the YouTube channel the vlog that you asked for in the email because someone wanted to see the fucking room we recorded.
Yeah.
So I showed you.
Yeah, I bet he was really disappointed.
I'm sure he was.
They probably think behind this camera is some magical world full of like nerd items and treasure.
It's literally a wall.
Yeah, it's a window with a curtain over it to block out light.
Yeah, that's the fucking room, but it's all good. So I'm thinking about doing more vlogs, actually. I don't know. It was fun.
Okay.
I'm thinking about maybe doing not just one take.
Maybe some Legacy of the Duelist challenge videos. Because you think that was the hardest? Think that was the hardest?
I'll fucking keep going. Like I said, I'll go all motherfucking day. But, jumping in the news you should know, part 1. Nintendo news on the Nintendo NX. Talking about the console and how the portable version of the NX is coming out in 2016 and the console version is coming out 2017. Alex Osborne. The portable may cost $200. Following yesterday's bash from Nintendo NX rumors, hinting Nintendo may have planned for its next console. Makira? Yeah. Expects Nintendo to release NX as 2 separate units, with a portable element launching this November and its console partner device, in quotes, arriving in 2017. So the original rumor of the NX was it's going to be 900 frames per second, or 900p, 60 frames. Mm-hmm. It was going to be compatible with smartphones, PCs, and current gen consoles. Yeah. Which I think the current gen console part I don't think that's true. And they were talking about some other stuff.
Yeah, because that would mean NX was like just an app streaming service that Xbox or PS4 could run.
Also with 4K streaming abilities.
That's possible.
But the company also speculates the portable version, as I said, will be priced around $200. No estimate for the console was provided, but Macri believes a pair of devices may have some sort of AR component as well, with augmented reality like the HoloLens, not VR, AR. It's worth noting, this report also a source of yesterday's rumors the NX may work with smartphones, PCs, and competing game consoles. So,
see, that's cool because I did say back in the NX, I said they're going to find a way to blend their mobile gaming and their console gaming, and it seems like they're taking. If the NX Portable can play the same games as the NX console at a high quality, not dumbed down like kind of the 3DS dumbs down some Wii U games. Yep. If it's the same quality, that's really fucking good.
If they could figure out.
So you're saying like what the Vita does with PS4?
No, I mean the same games. Like no streaming. No, you have to it's just you're playing this game here and you're playing it there, and it's like you're playing on the go.
If they could figure, because it's only 900p, they're not going for 1080. If they could figure out a way to get like the gamepad's power, but all in one thing. Right. That's going to be the problem. I can't imagine it getting comparable graphics like on something that's going to be portable size, because that gamepad, like if they put like an internal source in it, they could run it, but that's not portable.
It's too big.
And the screen's out in the open, and all that stuff. You'd have to
well, you gotta look at people with iPads. Things like that.
Yeah, that's not really portable though. Like, I mean, it's not like you can put it in your pocket.
It's portable, but it's not handheld. I guess is the word. Because what they would have to do is they have to take the gamepad, shrink it, and better it. Like you have to take something, you have to do more with less on the gamepad somehow.
So I don't see how that could be how that will happen. Mm-hmm. I don't see how.
And then if you get like the NX console. And if you have the portable, and then you get like the console comes with the controller, like every console in the world, then you have 2 controllers because it works like that also, or something. That could be cool, I guess. But we'll see if this has any merit. I think it's the way they could be going, though.
I
I don't see them going to Microsoft and Sony and saying, "Hey, you want to play Mario?" Like, I just don't see that happening.
If you could only play it from their console, you have to own their console. I could maybe see them doing it, but I don't know. That's a long shot. I could maybe see them doing it with PC.
Yeah, PC I can see.
And the thing where it hooks to your smartphone too, it's like, I don't know.
Well, see, with smartphone, what I see happening is maybe like a smart glass kind of app on it. Maybe. Like you can browse the Nintendo eShop, download games to the consoles, maybe control it remotely.
You know, gonna get up to date with what PS4 and Xbox One have already been doing.
They have, like, they are having games come out for the smartphones. I think they mentioned they're gonna have like an achievement system, a trophy system as well.
Achievements are cool.
And they also mentioned with subscriptions, they said you don't need one, but if you have one, you can play online, do stuff, and there was rumors saying that you'll have access to a catalog of games, over 150 games, and if that is a catalog of their old school games, that's a fucking game changer.
If they make that online worth paying for, because right now their online's free. Granted, gotta give them that. Their online's free, and it's terrible. It's free for a goddamn reason.
2 things, and I'll be good. Party chat. I don't care. Like, if you want to protect people from talking to strangers, I don't care if you can game chat. Just party chat with people you're friends with.
Yeah, or just party chat. Party chat's fine.
Exactly.
Like, because Star Wars Battlefront released with no in-game chat, and people bitched and moaned about it, but people don't really care. Like, they bitch and moan about it, but honestly, do you want to hear some 9-year-old kid go, "Fucking Jimmy Chang is mom"? Like, it just, you move past it. It happened in Black Ops 3. That exact fucking phrase came out.
Well, yeah, I'm not surprised a 9-year-old's playing Black Ops.
Right, or a 9-year-old playing a Nintendo game.
But I'd be more surprised about that, actually.
That's true.
But, I don't know. I'm more intrigued than ever about this thing.
Yeah.
Ready to be disappointed more than anything. Unless
I'm right there with Nick.
They come out with my 4 things I told them they need to come out
with.
Your
4 things are ridiculous.
They're not ridiculous.
Handle 2 of them.
A regular controller?
Yeah,
that is ridiculous for them. I know it's been forever since they've had one.
Yeah.
Even GameCube, they're like, we don't need dual analog sticks.
It's a goofy fucking controller.
We don't need dual analog sticks. That's not a thing. I'm like, all right. Then it's like, we need a fucking...
You know what people don't like about controllers? They don't like that it's not broken in half. So when the Wii comes out, let's take a real controller and break it in half. And then that way...
kills me? I remember I was genuinely excited when I first saw the Wii controller.
Right.
That was a system I wanted more than anything.
Right.
And I remember when I got it, I was so happy because they were like, fuck. Because the Nintendo,
they thought motion control was going to be legit.
Because I was like, this is the future. Like, I watched videos like, oh my god. But then I played it and I was like,
yeah, you pictured there being some fucking lightsaber game where it's like, oh my god, it's so perfect. It never happened.
Where's my fucking lightsaber game?
The best thing they had was Skyward Sword.
Oh my lord.
No, because Skyward Sword is because most people played like this. So Link just run around like this with his sword like up. That's like how he fought.
And but like I said, regular controller, you can do it. I know you can. Regular controller.
Nintendo's like trying to write it down.
Wii U backwards compatibility with the games because you'll shit on the few.
Yeah, don't leave behind the only
one customers you had. You want to know why they're probably not going to do an actual controller? Is because then they can't sell the Pro controller for people who hate it so much that they need to buy a regular controller. Yeah, but that's the thing. All right, you see, I won't be mad at that. If there's like a lame controller and you have to buy a regular controller, as long as you can use the regular controller for every game's not compatible with not every game.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Some games you need a gamepad to play.
And make your controller wherever it breaks, you can get a new one. You know, if your gamepad breaks, you're just fucked. You got to buy a new Wii U.
But you know what's even better than that? Instead of like the gamepad, it has some cool ideas. It's not the perfect controller, but it has some cool ideas.
Mario Maker's cool with it.
Instead of making it the default, how about you give it a regular controller and then the gamepad enhances certain games and you buy that if you want.
Make it to where you can have a wire and it says, "Hey, hook your Wii U gamepad up to it so you can play Mario Maker."
I don't think they're going to do a gamepad this time. I think honestly they're going to.
I think they're just going to combine the gamepad and the Wiimote and make the Wii pads. It's 2 touchscreen controllers.
Do you know what I'm scared of though? More than anything, that controller concept that came out like a month ago, where it's just a fucking touchscreen controller. I will fucking lose my mind if it's like holding a phone. I'll fucking lose my mind. I won't buy it.
What if your phone's just the controller?
Dude, I'll fucking freak out. Make sure my phone's silent.
Oh, I thought you were getting...
Dude, like, if I have to play with fucking touchscreens, I'm out. I'm just saying.
What if it just tracks eye movement and like that's how you control it?
What if they just warp you into the game? And then
all right,
that's fucking terrifying.
Right,
you think I want to play Smash Bros like that?
You see DDD fucking charge that arrow? Like, oh god!
No, not even that. Like fucking, I don't know, like Link shooting arrows at me, or
I'd be more scared of the spike balls coming at me.
no.
Or actually, I'd be more scared of Ganondorf, like walking towards him, like, oh god!
You know you're about to die.
No, you guys can be scared of that. I'm gonna be scared when Arceus comes down, or when Entei comes down, or whenever the summons from Final Fantasy VII's Midgar's in there, and freaking Neil Bahamut just comes in and just obliterates
Or what? When Ripley comes onto the map or something?
Or
Really?
if someone just grabs a bomb's like, oh, what's up, bitch? Oh no! But
yeah, no, terrifying.
next Nintendo news, a two-parter with Fire Emblem games coming out. Fates. Controversial Fire Emblem Fates scene has been changed.
Yeah, I read about this. It's kind of
It's
fucked
a little
up.
weird.
Yeah, it's a little fucked up.
So we'll read the first one talking about it. There's no expression which might be considered as gay conversion or drugging that occurs between the characters. So basically, the scene in question reportedly sees a female character, Soleil, struggling with her attraction to other women. The protagonist, presumably trying to help, then uses a magic powder
which turns
on
her
Soleil, resulting Soleil seeing men as women and women as men. Once the powder wears off, the protagonist can then propose to Soleil. So obviously, that struck a chord because you're like, we're drugging people. And you're against gays, gay people, all this stuff. So then, moving on to the next
Japanese people.
All they're trying to say is that it sucks for someone who likes someone who's attracted to the opposite sex.
So instead of dealing with that like an adult and moving on, you drug them.
All right.
Well,
now,
you're fighting fucking dragons and giant ass things.
Second part.
That's the least to worry about.
That released yesterday. Now today, Nintendo explains the changes with their quote, making changes not unusual when we localize games, which is very true, especially with Japanese games.
Especially with Japanese games.
They're saying the statement said, quote, making changes is not unusual when we localize games, and we indeed made changes to these games. When we localize a game, we do so in order to make it appropriate for that particular territory. All our choices were made from the point of view. In Conquest Edition, the male character created by the game compared with any other male character. With another male character, now it's not any other. But Niles, and ultimately leads to marriage. Similarly with the Birthright Edition, where a female character of the gamer made can pair up with the eventually marry female character Rajit. And you can do that. Basically what they're saying is the only thing they changed from the scene is the drugs. So they're okay with gay marriage. They're not trying to say like it's wrong to be that. They're just saying that I don't think
so. It's like most games where you can be gay with one guy, or one girl.
Yeah, unless you're Dragon Age.
They don't want They don't want you to even ride the bull.
You gotta ride the bull.
That's not even gay. That's just bestiality.
So you don't have.
That's racist against.
You don't have to Cosby the people.
I don't remember their
name. You get no sympathy for me with those people.
You don't have to drug them. That's all they're changing.
Yeah.
So I don't blame them. It's a little weird.
But what if we just want to have a good trip and we want to drug out? And things just get crazy.
All of a sudden I'm gay. It's like,
oh god.
What happened? Man, that weed, I'm gay now.
Okay. It could happen.
Do you know?
I'm just saying it could happen.
But I was going to say something.
I know you.
But I stopped myself.
You should.
But anyways, let's get off
the
this
next piece of
topic.
News is a movie. The documentary I think Walter liked.
Tell me about this.
The FGC, Rise of the Fighting Game Community review, which is all about the rise of the fighting game community from the beginning to the end. IGN gave it a 7.5. There's a picture of a guy standing up pointing after he won.
That's a Smash Bros. Player.
Yeah. So...
Yeah. That was him calling out like another guy. He was like, that's right, I'm going to take you out and you out. I'm clearing the whole division. So I would Conor McGregor a little bit came out of it.
God, it was his press conference. But that is...
So it looks like FGC's finally getting some props.
I saw the trailer. It was cool.
Even though, I mean, esports is absolutely dominated by the MOBA and the FPS. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, I think as far as a spectator sport, I think FPS and fighting games are much more, fun to watch than a MOBA. But
yeah, if you
like MOBAs, you're gonna want to watch it.
Just like to the casual spectator trying to watch video game like tournaments to get into them, like just a fighting game or maybe an FPS, like it's just way more enjoyable.
Again, it's your cup of tea.
Speaking of fighting games,
you gotta think of the PC world.
Did you see the fucking Ryu statue that comes with the $100 special edition of Street Fighter V?
Is it the bearded Ryu?
No, it's just the logo of him like with the X.
Yeah.
Dude, it's fucking legit. It's like this fucking. It's freaking crazy.
Buy it.
I'm not. You already got the game. Why would I fucking wait?
Oh yeah, you know you can't get bearded Ryu, right? GameStop exclusive.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I got it off Amazon, so.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, he'll come out eventually.
Eventually. Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin Nick's whole podcast.
If you really want it that bad, if you really want it that bad, you could buy it for like $15 on eBay.
Dude, I am
like the code for bearded Ryu.
Dude.
I can't tell you how close I was to buying the Doom beta off eBay.
Really? You didn't?
Dude, I don't know if I want to drop $20 on a demo.
Well, Nick, what are you? Dude. Nick, what are you doing? Sorry, we're gonna take a pause on the podcast.
No, it's all good.
Nick is double checking bearded Ryu.
Lumbersexual. That's funny.
Lumbersexual. So while Nick's looking that up, did you hear Dexter's getting revived?
I heard rumors.
It's mostly confirmed.
What are they gonna do?
No, nobody knows. They don't. Some people don't know if it's a reboot. They don't know if it's a continuation.
I doubt they'll reboot it.
One speculated idea, just a speculation, was that the series would open with Dexter on death row and then flashback to how he got there.
Wait, is that?
Well, they probably should just revive it for a season and redeem themselves.
So battle costume Ryu is him?
I imagine.
Oh my fucking god!
He doesn't even look that cool.
Well, this guy.
You can get the fuck out.
I mean, it's a beard.
You can get the fuck out.
Now, Bison's alternate has a beard.
I changed.
What does everyone need a damn beard if they?
Yeah, Cammy's got one.
I'm no longer Team Dollar Beard Club. No, I've changed sides. I'm Team Beard Brand now. But it's all good.
Yeah, I can tell your beard's getting that pubish look now.
Thank you.
That's
you tell him, he's like, thank you, man.
But actually, I got a lot of compliments on my beard at the gym yesterday, so suck it. Anyway.
Suck it.
The latest PlayStation Indie Flash sale ends January 25th, but it's here now. And you can get PlayStation 4 owners can get Fat Princess Adventures, $10. Vanishing of Ethan Carter, $8. Bastion on PS4 and Vita for under $4. Rogue Legacy has been discounted to $5. Don't Starve, Dust, and Transistor for $5. Matt, buy Transistor for $5. It's on Vita and PS4.
Actually, you know what game I'm actually really interested in getting is I don't want to say it wrong.
Danganronpa.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool. It seems like it's supposed to be like a more of a story than anything, and it's like kind of like an investigation or like some crazy thing. But everyone says it's amazing. I'm thinking about trying it.
Yeah.
It's just another Vita game I'll add to my roster of your little petty 3DS roster.
You know my 3DS is getting mad hours right now.
No, it's not.
No, it is. Blair's playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on it.
God, that was such a good game.
Blair's going ham on it, and I think the game is absolutely ridiculous and stupid.
It depends on your
I've
taste.
just watched her walk
want a
around.
Tom Nook?
I've just watched her. She is Tom Nook. She's the mayor in this new game. You're the mayor.
You're always the mayor. No, you're not.
Yeah. No, you're But no, she just walks around, she collects fish and beetles, and then turns them in, and then goes out and collects beetles and fish, and then turns them in. And
She want a Tom Nook amiibo?
Can't.
I fucking hate Tom Nook.
Guess what? I mean, if you really look at it, is it much different than Witcher 3?
So I'm Witcher 3. You do a quest, come back.
Witcher 3. What is Witcher 3?
You go and you find someone you play Gwent.
No, Witcher.
That's all. Okay.
Witcher 3. You go do a quest, come back. There's 3 more question marks. Do that. There's 4 more. It's like, oh, okay. But
and then eventually you just kill yourself.
And then you have sex with someone.
I'll apologize. I think the camera will be a little crooked. I can't do this.
It might be a little.
Yeah. We can't fix this. Next piece of news: Microsoft renews Jet Force Gemini trademark.
Jet Force Gemini.
I love Jet Force Gemini, so I'm just throwing it.
It's a rare game, right?
Yes, it was on Rare Replay. I played it. God, the controls are so fucking terrible now. I'm just throwing any N64 game that was a shooter or anything. I don't know how I played it.
But, did they remake GoldenEye?
Yeah, they kind of remastered it a little bit. Yeah, brought it to 360.
But Jet Force Gemini.
So you think that means they're going to do something?
No. I think they're just protecting the IP just in case they ever decide to do anything with it.
Okay.
Then, the last piece of gaming news. David Gator, sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong, that's how it's spelled, leaves Bioware after 17 years. In a Twitter post, sadly, he's sad to announce that after 17 years, today's my last day at Bioware.
That means
I'll miss my team and wish everyone here. He was there for Knights of the Republic.
Yeah, that means he was there for the first KOTOR.
And then update, Bioware contacted IGN regarding the story and said its official statement is reflected in a tweet that Bioware general manager offered an enormous thank you, Gator, for all his work. Beyond the story, he wrote some of the most memorable characters for Bioware games, including HK-47.
Oh, that's a big one.
Morgan, Fenris, Cassandra, Pentagast, Carthonasi,
Morty,
and Alistair.
At least he didn't say Jacob.
The one guy that...
So, to David Gator, thank you for creating HK-47. The most clutch person on the planet.
A funny way of saying Commander Shepard.
But
Shepard?
He didn't make Commander Shepard.
I said that. Yeah, I know, but you said for making the most clutches guy.
Robot. The HK-47 is fucking amazing. So then, before we go, 2 or 3 movie pieces of news. Wall was a little salty. It was like a nut punch.
I'm not that salty.
Doctor Who showrunner Stephen Moffat is leaving the TARDIS. Broadchurch creator.
They're going to stop making it?
No.
All your favorite shows will die and crumble to dust before Doctor Who is done.
Broadchurch creator Chris Chibnall will take over in 2018.
Which one is it? Chibnall.
So the next season...
Chelios?
Is it fucking Chelios?
So there's not going to be a season until 2017.
Ugh, disappointing. Peter Capaldi's killing it right now, but he's so old.
There will be a Christmas
You
special.
like
Doctor Who? Yeah. Fuck yeah, I like Doctor Who.
I thought you were one of the cool kids.
I am one of the cool kids.
Yeah.
I like Doctor Who. You're one of the lame ass.
He's like the greatest sci-fi franchise of all time.
So then...
No, I'd probably say Star Wars.
Star Wars is fantasy.
Shut up. The second to last piece of news. Warner Brothers officially sets release dates for Wonder Woman and Justice League Part 1. Wonder Woman will come out June 23rd, 2017. And Justice League Part 1 will be out November 17th, 2017.
Wow.
Woo! I'll tell you what.
Right into it.
Yeah, that first Wonder Woman footage that came out that they showed, they didn't show too much.
I didn't see
it. It looked so... You know how people complain that Man of Steel was like muted colors, like it was, dark and bland? Mm-hmm. It looked even worse. Like, really? The colors that they were using and stuff.
I have no faith
in
again,
DC. It's, they showed maybe 4 different scenes from different places, but, I mean, it was so muted in the colors, it was ridiculous. Like, you can't even tell, like, what color her costume is, hardly. Like, there was a little bit of action scenes. They had a little bit of the, 300 slow motion hits. Like, did you see that? Yeah. Like, when she, and then hits and stuff, which could be cool.
I think it could be okay.
Then she was riding a horse. But
do you think she's gonna romance Batman in the new movie?
I think if she's smart, she's gonna lock that down.
Batman.
God knows Batman's never gonna propose to her. She better fucking
if Batman doesn't have prep time before going.
No, me and did we already make this bet on the podcast? I don't remember.
Yes, we did.
About the Deadpool Batman Superman. Okay, so last podcast we made a bet about Deadpool Batman Superman. I think Deadpool critically is going to be better than Batman
Rotten
Superman.
Tomatoes 2 weeks after.
Right, 2 weeks after premiere.
So 2 weeks after Star Wars, Batman Superman.
Yeah, we'll compare. So a $10 bet. I did tell Nick I will concede that Batman vs Superman will get a better critics if it's the goddamn Batman in the movie.
If it's GDB.
If it's the goddamn Batman of Lex, you're a fucking idiot. Superman, you're a bitch.
Here's the question.
Doomsday, do you even lift? Then he just.
If Affleck was directing, would you have taken the bet?
No.
Exactly. That's why I know the next Batman solo movie is going to be so fucking good.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, it's going to be so good. But the final piece of news, which is more of a joke piece of news than anything. So there was that slight when Star Wars got delayed 2 days ago. It was right on the release date of Avatar 2. And Avatar 2 is we're getting pushed back again. So it's not opening in 2017, Avatar 2. They don't know when it's coming out. I don't even know if they've even written it.
No, they have. Remember, he has up to Avatar 5.
Oh, yeah. So...
yeah, James Cameron
ties up to
James
Cameron.
Avatar.
Well, he's not allergic to money.
Avatar 5 scripted and penned, ready to go. And I could not fucking care less. I don't know why.
Why does everyone hate it?
Does anyone remember
Avatar?
Anything from Avatar?
I remember it was video game Pocahontas. That's what I remember.
Does anyone remember anything from Avatar?
I remember it.
Tell me 2 lines from Avatar.
Oh, I don't.
Exactly. That's how long ago it was.
But I don't hate it like you guys do.
I don't hate it.
It was a good movie.
No, it was decent.
I don't think it was what the money it's made.
Right, it was a
good,
decent movie that now has been so far removed, I don't give a shit anymore. No one cares.
I got a little weird whenever they were banging with their
tails. Yeah.
Is there Avatar? Is there Avatar? I'm sure there's someone.
James Cameron's always about stretching the PG-13.
Trust me, there's someone who wanted it. But
oh yeah, you don't think they probably haven't made freaking Avatar porn?
No,
yet?
they have now. I mean,
okay.
before that.
Oh.
Is there like Avatar conventions now? No. Because no one gives a shit about it anymore. Because it was fucking 7 years ago this movie came out. And it's not going to... It might be like 10 years.
Weren't the aliens called the Na'vi?
Yeah.
That's the same thing as that annoying fairy from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what's in
Na'vi is I think is the name of the fairy.
B and V sound similar. So I'm going
know.
to say they're both the same.
But, moving on...
Jacob's a good...
the Triforce of topics.
What are you talking about?
Before it starts getting...
Hold on, this guy just said something reckless.
No. We'll have we can make a video on that.
Such a good...
I'll drop too many words that
I know.
we can't put
That's why we're not going to be talking. But, my piece of news. Recently, ESPN started their esports thing. They got their esports Twitter account. They got their little esports pull-down bar.
Oh yeah, I saw Nick lose to someone in Madden.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
But hold on to let me defend myself.
I didn't have the same.
I'm not talking about that. I didn't say that. To let me defend myself. You could ask Josh. You didn't watch the game. The second half, I absolutely steamrolled him, and I lost from dumb luck.
But did you lose?
I did. Like I said, I'd take the loss. But
But you have to add an excuse.
they changed the controls of how to swim off blocks from the stick to A and X, and I didn't know that the whole half. You can ask Josh. He scored 8 points. No, 9 points the entire second half of the game. He had a touchdown the first drive, and then he had like a safety. But I was about to take the lead whenever Josh said that. My guy fumbled the ball. Then I stopped him on 4th and 9, and I was about to get the ball on the 10-yard line, and they called a fucking phantom face mask on the sack, and he got a free first down. So there was a little bullshit. I lost.
That's
by
what
5
you get for
points,
playing dirty.
So it's not a big deal.
You play dirty, grabbing face masks.
I know I can. I know I could.
You're gonna have
mop
to do
up
it.
now.
You're gonna have to.
And I didn't even have my playbook either. So I loved your face though whenever he scored that first touch, and you're like, "It's over." And I had that long run, and then you just vanished.
No, I was totally against you.
But no. But then you were just gone. You went and played Dragon Ball Z cards and stopped watching. But anyway, ESPN starting their esports thing. They're going to start showing the Halo Championship Series on ESPN and stuff like that. Will this make esports mainstream, or will people accept it? That's my topic. No?
No.
Wait, say that again?
ESPN is covering esports now.
Yeah.
And they're going to show Halo Championship Series on ESPN and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Will this make the mainstream and like the regular people accept esports?
ESPN's audience, our dads, are not going to fucking
ESPN's
watch.
not the right channel to put it on.
I think it is because it's entertainment. They have poker. Just like in the words of my dad, just like I always said, they have poker and the spelling bee on ESPN.
Yeah, and who watches that?
A lot of people
poker.
watch the
Poker
spelling
is
bee.
different.
Yeah, poker. Watch people play fucking cards.
Yeah, but that's not their main attraction. That's not.
I know.
What
I'm just saying.
People are like, I watch ESPN for poker.
Well, Halo is not going to be their main attraction either. Like esports is. I'm just saying that now that it's on there and they got a little pull down bar and stuff. They even had like a Smash article on ESPN about Smash Bros and stuff.
What?
On Genesis 3, yeah. So they're getting big. Like
when
I said, maybe I'll be a writer.
When I see Skip Bayless talk about Smash,
Colin Coward's talked about fucking esports.
Oh yeah, we've heard it.
God, I love you, but I think you're wrong on that. I don't think it's a sport, but it definitely deserves.
Well,
a
they
spot.
do call it an esport.
It's a competition.
I mean, they don't call it a sport. They call it an
It's
esport.
a competition.
But I mean, to me, it's like the most they have to do is instead of generating new fans for esports, they can bring esports fans to ESPN.
Yeah,
is what I see happening. Instead of esports benefiting, ESPN benefits.
I don't know if they will, particularly because it's not like Halo. The Halo Championship Series isn't going to be live on Twitch, and that's just where everyone's used to going.
Well, I mean, if you have cable and you
think
can watch it, wouldn't you rather watch it on TV than on
I
Twitch?
think ESPN, maybe if this would have happened, I'd say maybe 10 or 15 years later, That would have been perfect. But right now, the generation of gaming isn't yet. We're not the 40-year-old guys that played gaming. Like, we still need to age a little bit before the general population of gaming is from 60 to 90, which I think it will be. Because gaming, like our parents, like you said, they didn't watch it. Who really cares about the older people? Because
they just watch C-SPAN.
Yeah, so they're gonna say whatever. But for our family, like dad, like our dads and things like that, they're not into that.
Like my I can picture like my dad like flipping through like ESPN. Oh, ESPN, what's this like Halo? What the fuck is Halo?
My dad would know what that is.
Well, your dad
from
would.
me, yeah.
Yeah, but like my dad watches like. I just want the football scores.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can get the football scores. It'll be
don't
on the
tell
bottom
me to go on the
ticket.
internet.
But
when
I'm watching the Super Bowl, am I gonna know who won the Halo tournament underneath?
Maybe.
Now, like do it in between like NCAAF and like NCAAB, like put like Halo 5.
I'm telling you, I think what it's best for are those fucking Smash Bros broadcasters that like they do the
dude. Those guys get too hype. They get so hype.
They're gonna be getting jobs at ESPN, and they're gonna be getting fucking crazy.
No, they're too hype. ESPN commentators aren't on the level of FGC hype.
But guess what? They're gonna have to be now.
Like
that's
I have seen
it is.
In a fighting game, I think it was an Ultimate Marvel tournament. These guys were playing. The commentator was talking. The dude loses and punches the other guy in the face. The commentator says, "Oh, real life combos." You're not going to get that in ESPN.
I've heard worse on ESPN.
No, but ESPN's going to be like, "Oh, this is looks like he's going to get a technical or he's going to get a personal foul." No, he's like, "Oh, real life combos." He's got real life combos.
I think they can mix some.
What if they got? Sorry, I keep forgetting. What if they got Gruden to do commentary?
That would be ridiculously stupid. If they got him. John Gruden has no idea what the fuck he's talking. If they got
he just did a banana spot.
Oh my god! If they got someone,
is he a WWE guy? What the
John Gruden is an old NFL coach and is a commentator for ESPN.
Is he senile?
No, he's a badass.
Clutches.
He's a badass, but I don't know. That was just my question. See if
I mean, I don't see it reaching a new generation of people. What I see is maybe a couple of people our age who watch ESPN but maybe aren't that into gaming. Maybe like the tune was like, oh, Halo. I was like, oh wow, that's actually kind of cool. Like something like that. Like I could see that happening. As far as the generation after us, in front of us, older than us, I can't remember the name, which is Gen X because we're millennials. So
yeah,
I'm the last year of X.
Okay, so. But then the one after that, whichever I don't remember.
Who cares?
But like,
the older guys.
I don't picture it bringing in that 35 to 50 generation.
What I think the best market for it's gonna do is like the super casual gamer who just plays Halo or Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And they turn on ESPN and they're like, oh shit. They're playing Call of Duty, what? And then they like watch it and they're like, oh.
Right. And then like, man, I really suck at Halo Call of Duty.
All I can see from this is I'm just waiting for that South Park episode to make fun of esports.
And it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Just next season, I'm sure.
Just wait.
They already made fun of game streaming and streamers and all that stuff and like PewDiePie and all that. So it's only imagine what it's going to be like.
Look at Kyle, such a fucking idiot. Well, then they got that, and I don't know, man. It's
going to be good.
I mean, I'm not going to watch it. I mean, I don't really. If I'm being honest, as much as I love fighting games, I don't watch.
If I'm gonna watch anything, I'll watch Twitch, which is where I think they should just keep building on that.
If anything, just send it to Netflix or something.
Maybe, I don't know. But
that'll reach even more.
Remember, guys, keep checking the blog, lookthroughgames.blogspot.com. If you have any questions, email us at lookthroughgames@gmail.com. I'm gonna put more vlogs up when I do something. I don't fucking know. I'll see what happens. So. Thank you, guys. This has been episode 56, Podcast Reloaded. Later. Keep gaming.